this large part of my brain is saying go run, go run, go run. It's full of willpower. And then there's this little part here saying no, it's too cold. That's my stubborn side. Don't you just hate it when your brain's at war with itself? Good morning, Smeggies. It's still saying just go run. I do have a tyre that actually would keep my torso warm. It's just that I'd have to wear a hat because as you know, my hair got cut and therefore it's cold, and I do have gloves, but I mean it's not freezing like it was yesterday. It's just, well, I don't know if you can make it out, there is a slight breeze. In other words, it's bitterly cold. I really hate the cold. But that's the thing, my willpower is very, very strong right now. It keeps picturing routes to run, and I'm rubbing my face again. Right, that's that out of the way. I've put my hand in my back pocket to try and stop me doing that. What was I saying? My willpower. All I can think about is the routes that I want to run. If it was just slightly warmer, I'd be out there right now. But so what am I going to do this morning? Well, I'm thinking maybe write again. I do know one thing. I'm going to upload yesterday's vlog because you see, yesterday it came to about 12:30. I had less than an hour before I was going to work, and I suddenly remembered I'd not uploaded the day before's vlog, and I'm like, oh, got to upload it. So that's what I'm going to do now. But I'm thinking of writing again because it's still fresh in my mind. I know where it's going. Ew, I got them to do. Are you clean? Are you clean? Oh. One thing I forgot to do yesterday while I was writing, and I'm going to do today, in fact I've already started, is, well, you see that? No sound on it because I've muted it. I'm not actually watching it. That's from my Lanzarote 2007 holiday, part 1. This. This here. Your next question is a good question. I know what that question is. It's why. Simply because recently, I think earlier on this year, I noticed some of my discs have stopped working altogether, or they start skipping, or they freeze up and then they play, freeze, play, you know what I mean. They keep pausing, jumping, sort of thing. So all I'm doing is, while I'm going to be writing, I'm just going to let that disc play on its own. It doesn't matter about the sound, but I'm just going to let it just let it run and see if it stops. I've already played the first disc of this. There is 2, but there is quite a lot of DVDs to get through of my own. All of this lot here. You've probably heard me mention Bar Wars before. That's Bar Wars. Yeah. All starring toys. I'm not going to ever put that on YouTube because I used copyrighted music, and well, it's just copyrighted left, right and centre apart from this cover. So and if you can hear that rattling, that's because I've already copied a disc. One of those discs, I think it was the second one, was not working, so I've replaced it, and I discovered I have Nero on my laptop, so I was able to copy it as a direct copy, you know. So yeah, I've got a lot of discs to get through. Let's see, there's more Bar Wars, there's another Lanzarote, Tenerife. This one is basically a lot of short films that I made long before Bar Wars started and long before I was on YouTube. There's my Scotland holiday, Europe from 2010, Europe from last year. The one that I don't need to do is my American one, my Los Angeles holiday. I don't need to do that because I know that works fine because it's brand new. Although I wouldn't mind watching it again. One thing I've noticed about some of my earlier holiday films is I filmed way too much. I mean, as you can see there's Jo doing karaoke. Oop, she's just seen us. Uh-oh, quick, turn away. And I did that quite often because most of the family was there, and I was recording all of the songs, and I'm just thinking, the poor buggers have had to sit through this. I've learnt since not to film absolutely everything all the time. And yes, I'm writing. Poo break. Well, by Jove, that one worked as well. Huh. Cool. I've been writing maybe an hour, I think. I've done this thing where you select words, and I've selected all of the ones that I've written. This is how many words I've apparently written in the last hour. There you go. 999 words. What? That's... if I put one more word in, that's 1,000 words. Ah, dear. Oh my god. I'm hitting my face again. Wow. I'm quite happy with that. The thing is, it's an action sequence, and the problem with action sequences is I find them harder to write than I do the talky scenes. I've got it done. I've ended that chapter basically. That chapter is done. Yes! I don't even know what number chapter it is. Let me have a look. Chapter 9. Doesn't sound like much, but I have written... It says 141 pages, but to be honest, one of those pages is a lot of notes that I'm reminding myself that I need to put in later on in the book. If I take all that out, I'd say probably 140 pages. It's not much, but the next chapter will signify the end of the first act. There's usually 3 acts. Then I've got the whole middle part, which, like I said yesterday, I derived from a soundtrack, this story. I didn't really have that in the music, so it's going to be whole new stuff. I know what's going to happen. I know what I need to do there. It's sort of like there's reveals and there's investigations and the aftermath of this action sequence. And then the third act is the whole last... Well, it's a final act. There. And I'm happy that that's working, so I don't need to copy that one. Awesome. Right, it's coming up to dinner time. I'm going to have my food, watch some Smallville. I love Smallville. And then work. I'm going to go, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of VEDIN. I'm very, very happy. 999 words. Yes! Peace out.